What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be talking about everything you need to know before watching Dragons Rising Season 3. So, let's talk about this. Now, we of course have one day left before Season 3 of Dragons Rising will be released on Netflix on April 17th, and to be prepared, you need everything you need to know before watching Season 3. So let's talk about everything you need to know before watching Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 3. Now, this is, of course, a continuation of the last two seasons, and this season picks up immediately after Season 2, of course, ended with the Forbidden Five, of course, now being at large, Aaron joining with Roz, and Nia and Kai, of course, finding Jay. Now, in Season 3, we, of course, meet Thunderfang, who is also known as the Shadow Dragon of Chaos, who is a former dragon patriarch from the First Lands, aka the First Realm. Now, Thunderfang was inspired to become a Source Dragon, however, he was deemed unworthy and promoting him to seek revenge on the Source Dragons. However, the Archdragon of Focus does defeat Thunderfang and chain him up with prismatic blades and scatter them around the realms. Either way, Thunderfang, of course, holds the power of the Forbidden Five's elemental powers, which we now know is confirmed that Not's elemental power is brute force, Rox is fear, Zark is misfortune, Drix is swarm, and Kerr is decayed, which are some deadly elemental powers. And going to the ninja, of course, now doesn't have Aaron nor Jay. So Nia and Kai will go on a quest to find Jay, while Lloyd, Sora, and Frack will find Aaron, while Aaron is somewhere in the first realm with Roz training and learning corrupted Spinjitzu. And yes, the first realm has some major things going on to this season. Either way, we meet some Dragonians, which will be the new foot soldiers of the season, being manipulated by Rox's elemental powers, I guess. I would assume by brainwashing them. And Zane gets a lot of focus in this season, being big and him reunited with Pixel. Speaking of Pixel, old characters are returning in this season. Now, major spoiler warning, but we know that Pixel is returning, Moro is returning, Deref is returning, Fuji Dove is returning. All of those old characters that we, of course, remember are coming back in this season. I know there's other characters like Cruncher and Knuckle, but those characters won't appear until Season 3 Part 2. Anyway, the main goal of this first half of Season 3 is that the Forbidden Five is trying to find all five prismatic blades to unchain Thunderfang and release him out to the world and causing some chaos. While the ninja had to, of course, go on a quest to find all five prismatic blades so they won't unleash Thunderfang. Meanwhile, Jay has a new persona called Rogue, who is a bounty hunter run by Zeatrix, trying to track down and kidnap Roz. But how will all things go downhill? Well, I guess we had to find out once season 3 will be released on Netflix. Speaking of Netflix, if you want to, of course, know how to watch the episodes, well, there's three recommendations. You can obviously watch it on Netflix and Peacock, where they're gonna release all 10 episodes full once they release on April 17th. However, YouTube is releasing the first episode of season 3 part 1, but not the entirety of the first half of season 3, just the first episode. So either methods work if you want to, of course, watch the complete first half of season 3 on Netflix and or Peacock, or just watch the first episode on YouTube, on Lego's YouTube channel, and just wait for the new episodes once every few weeks. Now, something to note here is that New Zealand will be getting the episodes early tomorrow because of the time zone difference. And I don't know if this is going to be the first few episodes of season 3 or the entirety of the first half of season 3. But anyways, if you guys remember last year, they of course released the first few episodes of season 2 on April 3rd, which is a day before April 4th for season 2 part 1's release date. So it could happen again, most likely tomorrow, with the first few episodes of season 3 part 1 being out just before its initial release date on April 17th. So just a reminder that we might actually get the episodes early by tomorrow, thanks to New Zealand. So I highly recommend using a VPN to go and switch to a New Zealand Netflix to watch the newest episodes on New Zealand. Now, to go along with the season, we of course got some sets, and so far we got the winter and spring sets for Dragon's Rising Season 3. And we are eventually going to get the third wave in the summer for Season 3 Part 2. Now, the sets that we of course got from both the winter and spring wave, we of course got set number 71827, Zane's Battle Suit Mech, 71828, Lloyd's Pullback Race Car, 71829, Lloyd's Green Force Dragon, 71830, Kai's Mech Storm Rider, 71831, Ninja Spinjitzu Temple, 71832, Thunderfang Dragon of Chaos, 71833, Roz and Aaron Superstorm Jet, 71834, Zane's Ultra Combiner Mech, 71836, Arc Dragon of Focus, and 71837, Ninjago City Workshops. Now, the workshops isn't canon to Dragon's Rising, but it coexists with the Season 3 sets. And we, of course, got some gimmick sets, that being some spinners, that being 71823, Kai's Dragon Spinjitzu Spinner, 71824, Sora's Dragon Spinjitzu Spinner, and 71826, Dragon Spinjitzu Battle Pack. But either way, those are of course everything you need to know before watching Dragon's Rising Season 3 by getting to know the backstory of Thunderfang, the Archdragon of Focus, the main goal of this season, and trying to get the prismatic blades, to the sets, to how to watch the first half of the season, and to completely rewatch Season 2 just because that Season 3 takes place immediately after Season 2. So, yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope this is of course helpful for you guys to be on track for watching Dragon's Rising content. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on notifications whenever I post a brand new video. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!